I'm Jack Virag, Growth Marketing Manager at Nutshell, and I'm a naturally curious person. Could I survive inside a black hole? When I was in sales, this curiosity led me to want to learn everything about my leads. Sending a templated email wasn't good enough for me. I was trying to speak their language, like an undercover friend they didn't know they had. This curiosity made my personalized sales outreach really effective, although it took longer than email blasts, as my bosses very frequently reminded me, "Back up, Brian, I'm in marketing now." And the secret to personalized sales outreach is that you really need to do thorough prospect research. No one can do this except for you, the sender. But luckily there are millions of sales prospecting tools and techniques, and I've personally used every single one. Here are my favorites. Oh, and I'm obligated to tell you that you're watching In a Nutshell. Let's go. Numero uno is Google. I'm sorry, I know that's glaringly obvious, but specifically you should be using Google to check for trigger events that you've established as beneficial to your prospecting. A trigger event might be like a hiring spree or a new office opening, an acquisition, something else that informs you that the target company might be interested in your offer. Next up is Owler. Owler is a handy tool that pulls together public data from various sources and combines it with crowdsourced information to present a summarized and concise company profile. They even have a free version. If company profiles are your thing, check them out. There's also Glassdoor, which is a phenomenal source for social feedback. I've found that quoting Glassdoor reviews when talking with prospects goes a very long way in demonstrating that you actually give the smallest of hecks about them. Like, "Hey dude, I read on Glassdoor that your office has massage chairs." And they'd be like, "Yeah, I'm in one right now." And that's a good conversation starter. Another big one is Crunchbase, and all the other companies that do exactly what Crunchbase does, but we just collectively refer to all of them as Crunchbase, which is a data aggregation platform that compiles data about public and private companies. Some of these platforms even offer API services that allow you to interface your CRM directly with their data. Just make sure to do something more creative than plugging everything directly into merge fields. Oh, and let's not forget Hunter. Their app is so useful that if they charged me a commission tax, I'd have bought the entire company yachts. Hunter's main function is as a Chrome extension that you click when you're visiting a website, and it shows you all the publicly listed email addresses associated with that website. It saves a bunch of time. Super useful. Highly recommend. Oh, and this isn't really a tool, but make sure you scope out a company's website before reaching out to them. A lot of smaller companies have employee pages that might even contain contact information. If not, you still might be able to ascertain who to ask to speak to at that specific company. And if that's not the case, you'll at least be able to shoot the breeze about their color palette. Like, why orange? Nothing goes with orange. Anyway, this is just a handful of my favorite tools for prospecting and research. As always, there's a big blog post with a bunch more tools and tactics, and we've linked to it in the description below. Check it out. And again, I'm Jack. This is In a Nutshell. You're the best, and thanks for watching.